Good day, here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. We start at the nation's top office with President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. giving the green light for the return to the old school calendar. Classes for the school year 2024 to 2025 will begin on July 29 this year and end on April 15, 2025. The move comes after a sectoral meeting between the Chief Executive and Vice President and Education Department Chief, Sara Duterte, in Malacanang on Tuesday. The Vice President presented two options to the President for the school calendar shift. The first option comprised of 180 school days with 15 in-person Saturday classes, while the second option proposed 165 school days with no in-person Saturday classes. Both options will end the school year on March 31, 2025. The President rejected the 165-day option, saying it is too short and may compromise learning outcomes. He also opposed the idea of Saturday classes, citing concerns for students' well-being and demand for more resources. As a compromise, Marcos directed DepEd to extend the school year to April 15, 2025 to allow students to complete 180 days without Saturday sessions. Duterte meanwhile said the proposed school calendar had already been discussed with teachers, school officials, and parents. Lawmakers in various sectors earlier called for a quick return to the old June to March school calendar, citing the effects of extreme heat to students during the summer months of April and May. Shifting gears now, the House of Representatives on Tuesday approved on final reading the measure to amend the Rice Tariffication Law. With 231 affirmative votes, 3 negative votes, and 1 abstention, the Chamber approved House Bill 10381, which seeks to restore the price stabilization and supply regulation functions of the National Food Authority. In an interview, Agri-Party List Representative Wilbert Lee stressed the important role of the NFA as an equalizer by purchasing palay or unhusked rice from local farmers at a higher price and selling it at a lower price to consumers. The bill will also allow the Agriculture Secretary to declare a food security emergency when there is a shortage in the supply of rice, sustained increase in the price of rice, or extraordinary price spikes. When such cases occur, the NFA may use existing inventory, primarily intended for buffer stocking, to supply areas where price increases or supply shortages occur. The proposed measure also authorizes the NFA to require registration of all grain warehouses and conduct inspections to ensure compliance with rice quality and supply standards. The bill also proposes increasing the base amount of the Rice Competitive Enhancement Fund, or RCEF, from the current 10 billion pesos to 15 billion pesos. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. had earlier certified the bill as urgent, citing the need for the government to have control over or influence the local rice market. The amendment is expected to bring down rice prices by 10 to 15 pesos per kilogram.
Under dito po sa RTL natin, ay nawala po ang mandato na to ng NFA, no? Ang naging mandato nila ay bumili na lang para sa buffer stock. Ito yung pinakamahalaga na gusto nating ibalik sa pag-amyenda ng RTL law na to, no? Yan po ang gusto nating mangyari, na maibalik po, no, sa NFA ang mandato nila ng pagbili ng mas mataas at pagbenta ng mas mura.
The province of Cebu is now under a state of calamity as it grapples with the effects of El Niño. The Provincial Board on Monday approved a resolution for the measure based on the recommendation of the Cebu Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. The resolution noted the effects of the extreme heat on water sources, farmlands, fisheries, livestock, and communities, including a surge of heat-related illnesses and exacerbated health conditions, as well as forest and grass fire accidents. Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia said the provincial government is sure to assist farmers affected by El Niño. She says the recent declaration prompts them to think of ways to address the situation without resorting to giving financial aid. In April, a total of 28 barangays in Cebu City were placed under a state of calamity amid the threat of El Niño. Butuan City has also declared a state of calamity due to extreme water shortage. The city has been experiencing a water crisis worsened by below normal rainfall for the past 3 months. The crisis has affected 15% of residents and more than 30% of Butuan's agriculture, business, and industry sectors. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines hopes that the upgrades to its air traffic system would be completed by the third quarter of this year. The CAAP made a statement in the wake of Monday's system glitch at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. The glitch affected over 9,200 passengers whose flights were cancelled and delayed. CAAP spokesperson Eric Apolonio on Tuesday apologized for the glitch and assures the agency is doing what it should to upgrade its air traffic system. Apolonio admitted that the communications, navigation, and surveillance air traffic management or CNS-ATM needed system upgrades, which CAAP has been focusing on from 2010 to 2017. He also hopes the upgrades would be finished by the third quarter and no more glitches would happen. Meanwhile, Apolonio says the latest problem with the air traffic system was a software issue that affected air traffic flow in and out of Manila. He noted that the communication aviation surveillance system had a problem in 2023. The incident, which started 11:27 a.m. on Monday, was resolved after about 2 hours. PAGASA is monitoring a cloud cluster that has a potential to develop into a weather disturbance in the next few days. The Weather Bureau says the cloud cluster detected east of Mindanao may develop into a low-pressure area within today or by Thursday. It may also strengthen further into a tropical cyclone or enter the Philippine area of responsibility during this period. The potential weather disturbance is expected to bring rains, particularly over the eastern sections of Visayas and the Bicol region towards the weekend. It would be given the local name Aghon once it develops into a tropical depression, the country's first for this year. Meantime, generally fair weather brought by the easterlies is expected today with possible isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. At least 44 areas in the country will experience a danger level heat index, peaking at 46 degrees Celsius in Virac, Sinop, Catanduanes, Rojas City, and Butuan City. On the other hand, Metro Manila can expect a heat index of up to 43 degrees Celsius. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA Headlines. For more news updates, please visit our website, pna.gov.ph, our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account, via the News and Information Bureau website, nib.gov.ph under PNA News, or on the Facebook page of the Presidential Communications Office, or PCO. I am Bench Bondok. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.